for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And we're almost sure, Clark, to have an entertaining game tonight that love to run the floor.
I'm anxious to see it unfold, Kevin. Really looking forward to it. And it might not seem like it, but when you've got two fast break teams like these, defense is typically the deciding factor. Which team can offer more resistance?
And that one's good. Drop me in.
Outstanding execution in the pick and roll, capped off by his terrific pass.
To Kirilenko. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Over Radmanovic. Malone misses. Lewis against Kirilenko. Rebound, Utah. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Supersonics this year.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. And it's Radmanovic with the rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Here's Barry. Lewis outside. Here's Drobniak. Off target from outside. The Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Malone passes to Ostertag. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
You can't let Ostertag get that deep. I mean, he's confident when he's got the ball in that territory.
Outside, Payton. There's a good screen. Teardrop shot. That one good for 2.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now, here's Stockton. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Malone, up and in from the low block.
I think this is where you get the ball to Malone. Feed the big man and let him get busy.
Stockton against Payton. Pass to Radmanovic. And there's the drive. Malone with it. Stockton outside. Now here's Malone. Jazz passing it around. Fade away. Ostertag, no good. The Supersonics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Lewis. And it's blocked by Kirilenko.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barry from outside off the mark. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Stevenson. And here's Kirilenko. Malone is doubled. Here's Kirilenko. Can't tie it up as that one misses. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And again, Seattle turns it over.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
The Jazz have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. It's good. This game is all even.
Excellent pass. You love seeing the unselfishness.
Seattle has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Well, what a clean pass by Payton that time. He sees a ready shooter and gets it to him at just the right time.
The Jazz shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Stockton with it. Now Payton defending. To the paint. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Stockton.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Warriors.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Here's Ostertag. And John Stockton hits from deep.
You cannot let Stockton get comfortable out at the arc. He'll snipe it at you whenever he gets the chance.
Payton looking it over. There's a screen. Five to shoot. Here's Drummond, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
All right, Seattle, keep it going for your Sonic Dance Team.
Mason checked in for Radmanovich.
Number 24.
The Jazz with the lead. Pass to Stevenson. Malone outside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Utah leading by 3. Stockton outside. Inside. Pulls up. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got 6 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Payton. His last outing, he had 18 points. It's good.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity, knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Stockton up top. Defended by Payton. Here's Kirilenko. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Clark, it's been interesting watching how things are unfolding early on this season.
Yeah, exactly. Some teams have come out really strong. Others are struggling to find their way. And yet, we know there's still plenty of time to go in this season.
And he makes the first. Sonics making a switch here. Evans is checked in. hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Now Mason, still scoreless. And he's going up for the alley-oop, taken away by Kirilenko. Malone dishes to Kirilenko. Payton against Stockton. Pass to Ostertag. Stevenson outside. That one's in. His first shot this game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Utah leading by 6. Here's Malone. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to Payton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Going to work down low. That's how you get it done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
One shot.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Malone. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State. 6 to shoot. Picked by Ostertag. Here's Stockton. With 1 on the clock, and it's Ostertag with the jam.
You like how Ostertag fights for the boards. He knows those second chance points are worth it.
Payton the bounce pass. Mason looking around. The Sonics again can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Cheney passes to Malone. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
pass to Mason. Over Cheney. Second chance shot. And it's Trubniak missing.
Good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Stockton outside. It's taken away by Payton. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And then Malone with the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Okay, Seattle, get on up for your Sonic Dance Team!
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .122 left in the first quarter. Pass to Barry. And here is Mason. No scoring in this one. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Here's Harpring. 12 points his last outing. Cheney passes to Collins. 4 on the shot clock. Jackson kicks to Collins. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Anderson against Jackson. Pass to Booth. Evans outside. Anderson passes to Mason. Here's Barry, trying to end the drought. Buries it from three-point range.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his three ball.
Jackson looking around. There's the pick. Here's Cheney. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Pass to Barry. Here's the screen. Here's Booth, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Dropping an absolute dime.
Outside Jackson. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Another possession, another assist.
Oh, tremendous feed. There are only 3 players ahead of him in career assists.
It's remarkable, isn't it? One of the greatest passers this game has ever seen. Anderson against Jackson. Evans outside. Down low. Nice shot by Booth. Booth's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Outside Jackson. Odmanovich is checked in for Seattle.
Seattle ball. Substitution on the court.
Next trail by 6. Anderson outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Evans throws it down hard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Utah has possession after the Sonics pick up 2. To the middle. Utah needs to get off the shot here. They get it again. Amici. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 6. For Seattle, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Anderson. Still without a basket. Mason dishes to Evans. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, with the Lakers, Greg, winning 3 consecutive titles, do you think they can keep that streak going?
Only if Kobe and Shaq decide to stick together. If they can keep that duo intact, the Lakers could have a lot more titles in front of them.
And the first one drops.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
That one is no good. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Harpering. Misses from close range. And Seattle's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Anderson outside. Pass to Mason. Now here's Evans. And it's Karolinko with the rebound. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Stockton up top. Here's Harpering. Karolinko with it. He has 5. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Seattle. 7-point differential. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. Now Mason, his last outing, he had 18 points. And Evans throws it down hard.
Rising up with power. I like seeing that kind of aggression down low.
Stockton the pass to Karolinko. Here's Harpering. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kirilenko. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Keep it going for your Sonic Dance Team.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for Anderson. Ostertag's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Payton. 7 points in the game. Pass to Barry. Stockton against Payton. Evans setting the pick for Payton to the inside. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Evans.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
On the wing, Stockton. Defended by Payton. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 7. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Radmanovich. Now, here's Payton. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Now here is Kirilenko. His last outing, he had 8 points. Stevenson outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Stockton. And again, it's Utah.
Attacking with a very confident jump shot.
And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Pass to Radmanovich. And here is Mason. Scoreless thus far. That's tipped.
Tremendous timing on that block. Fantastic defense.
Here's Harpering. Pass to Ostertag. Right wing. At the top of the key, Stockton. Stolen by Mason. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Kirilenko. On the wing, Stevenson. It's stolen. And now the Supersonics on the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Stockton. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Karl Malone's checked in for Utah. And that one falls for Stevenson. Here's Lewis. Pass to Payton and stolen by Stockton. To the middle. Now here is Kirilenko. T right on him. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Here's Lewis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Okay, Seattle, get on up for your Sonic Dance Team!
Stockton outside. Malone, a screen on Payton. Kirilenko kicks to Stevenson. Clock at 6. Swiped it away. Lewis outside. Outside, Payton. Pass to Mason. Now Lewis. He's defended by Stockton. Lewis gets the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
It's Kirilenko on the wing. Now here's Stockton. Puts it up. Another miss by Utah.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
The mailman delivering the night, door-to-door style. Malone asserting himself well on the offensive end.
Now here's Lewis. 6 points for him. Pass to Payton. Shoots over Stockton. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut back down now to 4 in the bucket from Payton.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Stockton looking around. And here's Malone. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Malone's got 14.
Boy, Malone has a deadly jump shot, especially from the mid-range. Doesn't get any better watching him knock that down.
Outside, Payton. Here's Booth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Supersonics making a change here. Barry's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Pass to Ostertag. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 6. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Here's Barry. Radmanovich the pass to Payton. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic LU jam.
Great teamwork right there. Totally in sync on that play.
Utah leading by 5. Stevenson outside. Screen by Malone. Stevenson passes to Malone. Taken away. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Malone with some nice D. The Jazz shooting a superb 63% from the field. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Stockton. Malone a screen on Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. Kirilenko the pass to Ostertag. Doesn't go for it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Jazz leading by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Key Arena. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Pass to Kirilenko. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal. Oh, he is a phenomenal three-point shooter. Lewis especially deadly from the corner.
Now here's Stockton. Now here's Malone. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Jazz leading by 4. Outside Kirilenko on the wing. Stockton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Barry offers a ton of versatility. I mean, Brent is a tall guard with really good handles and a deadly three-point shooter.
The Supersonics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Malone sets the pick for Stevenson. There's the drive. Seattle grabs the miss. Robniak's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Payton attacking for the tie. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Pushing it up. Stolen by Lewis. Pass to Barry. On the wing, Payton. Into the lane. And he hits it to tie the game up. Payton's got 13.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
The shot by Karolinko, no good. The Supersonics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. For the lead, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Now, here's Stockton. He's got 5. Karolinko kicks to Stockton. Malone, a screen on Payton. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Boy, seeing Stockton work the pick and roll, that's the thing of beauty. So good at working passes around defenders in these sets.
Lewis on the wing, guarded by Karolinko. Lewis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Payton can't get it to go. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Stockton kicks to Stevenson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Ostertag gets the bucket.
Yeah, you got to bring more force and muscle than that to stop Ostertag. He's way too strong inside to play soft again.
Here's Radmanovich. He's covered by Malone. Down low, Robniak, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Goodness, the tomahawk one-hand slam.
Shows you how much strength he has.
And we're not talking about soft D. There was a lot of resistance there.
Free throw dropped for Drobniak. Utah trailing here. Here's Stevenson. He's got 5. Malone outside. Over Radmanovich. Again, the Jazz score.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Outside, Payton. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Stevenson outside. Here he goes. Malone kicks to Karolinko. Malone with the screen. It's taken away by Payton. As to Drobniak. Here's Lewis. The rebound by the Jazz. Stevenson with it. Malone sets the pick for Stevenson. Outside Karolinko. Now here's Stockton. Defended by Payton. Shot clock at 6. Stockton the pass to For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Peyton outside. Pass to Lewis. And that one, good. Lewis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Sonics.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now Stevenson. He's got 5. And it's blocked.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
Outside, Peyton. To the middle. Here's Krobniak, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Rashard Lewis getting his teammates involved. The big man moving the rock right there.
Jazz trail by 6. Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Over Rodmanovich. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Outside, Peyton. They set the pick. Shot from the top of the key. And another basket for Seattle.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Inside, here's Drobniak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Supersonics.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Free throw dropped for Drobniak. Mason, he checked in for the Sonics. And Utah also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
All right, Seattle, keep it going with your Sonic Dance Team.
Loose. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Here's Lewis. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Lewis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
On the wing, Stevenson. He's got 5. Outside, Kirilenko. Stevenson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Malone. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Malone's got 22 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Robniak. 13 points in the game. The shot's good from Barry.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Jackson. Driving the lane. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Sonics. Robniak's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Robniak's got 9 points now in just the second half. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Payton. Outside, Jackson. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Karl Malone.
You know, it's obvious that Karl Malone spends a lot of time in the weight room because this dude is incredibly powerful.
Payton against Jackson. There's the screen to the inside. Now here is Kirilenko. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Jackson. Payton against Kirilenko. Now Malone. Over Mason. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Malone.
You got to appreciate Malone's readiness on offense. I mean, he's always in attack mode and prepared to knock down his shot.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Ends up going with the new group. Seattle leading by 11. Evans outside. Back to Anderson. 1:44 left in the third. Nice shot by Booth.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Stockton against Anderson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's what Stockton is known for, being a tremendous passer, a smart passer, who knows exactly how to set his teammates up.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Pass to Mason. Three-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Mason's got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Stockton, no good. Seattle leading by 14. Here's Barry, and the 3-ball is good. Barry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Sonics. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. To the left wing. Here's Harpering, guarded by Mason.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
To the paint, here's Evans, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
What a performance from Gary Payton. He has been the story for the Seattle Supersonics. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And with the Lakers as strong as they are, along with the Kings, the Spurs, and Mavs, Greg, the West is certainly the most powerful conference right now.
The true game changers are in the West right now. Shaq, Duncan, KG, and Dirk. The East can't match those post players. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Collins. Evans with the steal. Outside, Payton. They set the pick. Evans, right side. 6 to shoot. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Chaney. Tries from 7. Shot by Collins, no good. And here is Mason. It's Payton, high post to the wing right side. Mason with it. From 17 feet out, here's Evans. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Padgett. Stockton outside. Collins setting the pick for Stockton. Off target with his 3. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Offensive rebound. Evans finds Payton. Stolen by Collins. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Padgett. Here's Harpering to stop the drought from downtown. And it's Radmanovich with the rebound. Radmanovich has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here is Payton. And here's Evans. He's guarded by Collins. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Paget. Now Stockton, covered by Peyton. Here's Harpering. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 9th assist in the game now.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Radmanovich. Outside, Peyton. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
Pass to Cheney. Jazz passing it around. Inside. And there's Collins on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Different look for Seattle. Robniak, he's checked in for Evans. Lewis comes in for Mason. And Barry subbed in for Peyton. Radmanovich dishes to Anderson. At 6. Lewis against Karolinko, and it's blocked by Karolinko.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Stockton outside, shoots, and it's Malone missing. Sonics leading by 22. And Karolinko sends it back.
You got to go up stronger than that. Well, he's going to turn you away.
Stevenson outside. Puts one up from 19. And that's good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Who is outside? There's the 3. Seattle missing again. Jazz trail by 20. Karolinko kicks to Stockton. Pass to Ostertag. And the basket by Karolinko.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Supersonics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Radmanovich the pass to Anderson. They set the pick. Who is outside? Shot clock at 5. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Outside Kirilenko. Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Over Radmanovic. That misses off the backboard. Sonics leading by 18. Anderson outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Mason checked in for Radmanovic. And it's Payton in for Anderson. Now, here's Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Ostertag. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Seattle has got 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Kirilenko against Mason. Pass to Payton. Over Stockton. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Malone. Lewis covering. Shard Lewis pulls it in. Lewis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mason. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Kirilenko.
Attacking with reckless abandon. Desmond Mason doesn't care what the defense is or how tight they're on him. He's going where he wants to.
First one falls for him.
Flat out, Desmond Mason can fly. Someone you pay to watch. Boy, he is electric when he lifts off.
No good on the second free throw. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Stockton. Back to Malone. Seattle grabs the miss. Lewis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mason. Oh!
Oh, very talented finisher. If Mason gets the chance, he is going to put one on your head.
Stockton outside. Pass to Ostertag. Here's Stevenson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anytime you get to the line, it is a win offensively.
At the line for the Jazz, Deshaun Stevenson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Stevenson. Radmanovic is checked in for Mason. And Stevenson drops them both. Sonics leading by 17. Payton outside. Now Lewis down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside and it misses. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Payton against Stockton. Malone down low. Layup, no good.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Outside, Payton. Goes up. The shot is off. Jazz trail by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Stockton. Malone in the post. And good that time.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Stevenson right side. Fires from 18. Can't get it to go. Sonics leading by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Supersonics.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Gary Payton.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Free throw dropped for Drobniak. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Evans, he's checked in for Radmanovich. Mason checks in for Rashard Lewis. Forte, he's checked in for Barry. And it's Anderson in for Gary Payton. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anderson against Jackson. Down low. Here's Flores. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Anderson. Pass to Mason. Now here's Evans. And Evans throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.